Good morning, it is day 154 and look behind me, they are shut up, no eggs and rice this morning. But I'm glad that they have a day off. So Monday is their day off, I'm guessing. But we have gone for a Lawson's breakfast, rice and chicken. Why not, why not? Morning. Tim has the pool all to himself, but there does look like there's a grey cloud and I can hear thunder, so Tim might be swimming in his storm again. As always, I am on the sideline while Tim enjoys this pool to himself. Look at him in a jacuzzi, loving life right now. But yeah, I definitely can't get into this pool because it's chlorinated, so I am just going to be chilling on the sidelines here. But yeah, 5 days after my treatment, how am I feeling? A bit the same really, just really dry skin, still itching, and trying to not itch is like, that's just the worst, but I guess I've been trying to do that for the past 2 years. But my skin does feel a bit stronger, so it'll be good to see what it's like after treatment number 2, which is in 2 days time. My eyes are still sensitive, not as swollen, but yeah, still very sensitive. And it's just, yeah, it's just the urge not to pick or itch the skin, so we'll see. But today we've just been chilling really, and again I think we're going to go to the market, and I'm going to go and get my pad thai. What's he doing now?
It is absolutely hammering it down. The sheet rain is waving past me, and I did want to go up onto the top floor and watch the lightning display, but then yeah, I kind of remembered that that's probably not the thing to do. And to be honest, I don't even know if it's safe to be on the balcony. I don't see anyone else out watching it, but perhaps that's because it's nothing out of the norm and it's just me that finds it absolutely amazing. And I just cannot believe how electrically charged these storms are. There are lightning strikes continually for hours and hours and hours, and yeah, it can maintain intensity for a lot longer than I thought it would, a few hours sometimes. So it's a great display for me to watch, and I do absolutely jump out of my skin when there's a crash of thunder right above me. It really does crack. Perhaps it's something I have in common with the dogs. They scarper quick when the lightning and thunder starts its display. And we were about to go to the mall and get something to eat, and that is firmly off the agenda for, well, until this passes. And the electricity in our building has gone out, and so it'll be a good test to see how quickly they get that re-engaged. And I'm sure it won't be long. They must be used to it. This is it's every day. I love it. So Sarah did have a little look at the advice for thunder and lightning storms, and yeah, you shouldn't be out on the balconies, apparently, windows shut. So that was one catastrophe that perhaps I've been saved from, and yeah, maybe going up onto the top of the building with an umbrella might have been a quick way to, well, I would say make my hair stand on end, but yeah, I don't have any for that to happen. And then my plan B was, maybe I'll go for a swim in the pool and enjoy the lightning storm from there. And yeah, then on reflection, that seemed like an equally stupid thing to do. So I am lucky I had Sarah to double check my idiocy. And okay, it's a day of the mundane with doing the washing. Didn't like that.
We were trying to be efficient and top up this card that you need to pay in certain kiosks with 500 baht. And then the lady was like, oh, it's only valid for 1 day. And I was like, you need to eat 500 baht worth of food? But then the other lady said no, it's 30 days. So like,
I had a feeling, I had read it was 30 days, so yeah, I was a little bit like, man, that's a bit harsh. And what I do think is harsh is the rules for taking utensils out of the area where you eat. Apparently it's an 1,000 baht fine per utensil. Yeah, apparently it says you risk imprisonment as well.
oh wow.
Yeah, they do not want you taking their cutlery here. Generally, I'm in favour of harsh rules and regulations, as you know. But yeah, that seemed a little bit excessive.
I finally get my pad thai, and it was 70 baht, which is about £1.60. I get 3 shrimp, and it tastes really fresh as well. Not too greasy, so yeah, not too spicy either.
Yeah, I got a green curry. And comparisons are the name of the game. And what are we comparing? Well, it's the holy basil chili pork. And this one here was £2, so it's more expensive than the street food one I got, which was about £1.25. They did give me a little bit more, but I'm not saying it's bad, but it's nowhere near as good as the one from the street vendor. Yeah, he is definitely the man who knows how to cook pork and chili. And smoothie though, this is 35 baht, so under £1, so cheaper than in the market, and I think this one is better. It's mellow.
Price comparison. So along the side here you do have Western chains, you've got burgers. Down there you had KFC, and the price does jump up quite considerably. So for example, it could go from about £3 to £5 per meal, where we were paying £1.50 a meal. So yeah, and actually the Thai food is much tastier, but I'm sure we will venture and have a burger at some point.
Initially I was drawn to this machine because it said pet bottle, and I was like, what is a pet bottle? But it is the M Lifestyle Mall taking their recycling seriously, and yeah, you drop a pet bottle, whatever that may be, back in, and it looks like you get a bit of money back. So I'm all in favour of that. And look, Uniglow, holding it down. There we go. Drop it in your old clothing and gets recycled and sent somewhere that needs it. That's cool. Good. Lifestyle Mall, I am in favour.
I want to know what that batter is made from, so this stuff is so good. I've gone for seconds.
Why does this feel less like a tourist area? And I'm going to say it's a number of reasons. I think one thing you'll notice straight away is there aren't loads of bars, there aren't loads of weed shops, and when you go past shops, you're not getting kind of called at and hard sold. Yeah, you're kind of left to do your thing really, and I really like it. It seems much more relaxed. What do you think?
Yeah, I think also they don't have like the pad thais in every corner, in every shop, so that's a telling sign. And also they don't sell all the elephant print and the tie-dye, which I do love.
Yeah, that's true. The shops are very different. They
Yeah.
don't have the
Clothing is
typical stuff being sold. Yeah, that's true.
So we've got to and also telltale sign, it's so much cheaper.
Yeah, it is a lot cheaper. Yeah, it's cool. I'm glad we decided to come here. And look, outside the divination temple, someone's just rocked up selling something or other. Yeah, it seems busier on the street today, but it was definitely quieter in the mall.
Yeah, and because yesterday was Sunday, so it was so busy, and there was like a concert going on as well. So
And I think we should walk on the other side of the road.
not really, because it ends anyway. The rain rain has stopped and people are out doing their physical activity. Let's go to this.
There we go, that looks like it's the last man standing. A little residential house nestled between those multi-storey complexes. Kind of reminds me of the beginning of Up, the Disney classic that possibly has the best introduction to any animation I've ever seen. I'm going to stand by that statement firmly. Always a tear in my eye when I watch that. Oh no, maybe it's not the last one standing. There's another one just here. Oh, sorry Sarah, tripping her up. Feel like perhaps I'm in lockdown 2. Lockdown 2, that sounds like a sequel. Anyway, let's hope there isn't a sequel. But yeah, I'm not allowed out on the balcony anymore, which yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to abide by that. I reckon the Crocs will give me enough grounding. But anyway, I digress as usual. And we have been contacted by 2 people. Well, I've just become aware that my good friend and good Samaritan, Lanathan from Malaysia over in Ipoh, who yeah, he paid for my meal when I didn't have any money on me. And so yeah, that all joking aside, that was one of the kindest things anyone's ever done for me. So I'm truly grateful for that.
And he was super happy as well. He's like, I'm on YouTube. Bless him.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got to repay the debt as well. He made it to the hotel, so yeah, he is yeah, an absolute legend. Yeah, good man.
And actually 3 people, 2 people, which is Tim's parents, and they've just messaged us saying that they have received the postcard which we sent from Vietnam 2 weeks ago. So Vietnam, your postal service is all right. It's doing well. So yeah, that was cool. But were they surprised?
They were thankful, which is the way you should be. It's not often I send a postcard or communicate at all, really. So, but anyway, I thought you said there were 2 people. Were you counting them both as?
I was cool counting them. You said 2 people.
Okay, I count them as one unit. I count them as one unit. But okay, there we go. End of the day.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow we will head out to somewhere new, or maybe go and retrace some steps that we went last time we were here. We'll see, really.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.